Welcome, John Sullivan and Dinesh D'Souza. Gentlemen, thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What you saw a moment ago is actually not a trailer. It's just a little preview, a little teaser of the next film that we're going to do that is called America. This film is, by the way, not Obama update. In fact, if you want Obama update, just watch 2016. Toward the end of that film, we kind of lay out a script for Obama, and he is, so far, obediently following that script. Our situation is much bigger than Obama. It's ultimately about the meaning of America. When the American founders got together 200 years ago, they wanted to make a new kind of country, and in fact, a new kind of human being. They wanted to create something very distinctive. Now, what is distinctive about America? As you know, when Obama was asked that question, he said, in effect, nothing. But I want to highlight one aspect of American exceptionalism that goes to the core of what does make America unique. And that is the idea of the entrepreneur, the idea of the self-made man. Interestingly, in history, the entrepreneur, the merchant, the trader, the self-made guy has historically been looked down upon, has almost been reviled. Confucius in the Analects talks about the fact that the noble man knows what is virtuous, but the low man knows what is profitable. In India, we have had the caste system. Who's at the top? The Brahmin, the priest. And then the aristocrats and the warriors, and down the list you go until one step from the very bottom, right above the hated untouchable, you see the merchant, the trader, the entrepreneur. Even in Europe today, entrepreneurs and self-made men are disdained. In Europe today, it's better to have inherited money than earned money. Why? Because earned money means that you probably had to run over a bunch of guys to get it. Inherited money, in a sense, is seen as innocent. So the idea of entrepreneurship, of making your own life, this is the core of the American idea. And it couldn't be more different from Obama's idea. Obama's idea is that entrepreneurship and trade and making your own life are, in a sense, a form of oppression. If you watch 2016, the core idea of anti-colonialism is the idea of theft. The basic idea is that wealth is not created by innovation or hard work or trade. Wealth is ultimately stolen. It's taken from someone else. We alluded in the film to Barack Obama Sr. talking about 100% tax rates, which in some sense seems almost crazy. Why would you tax people at 100%? Who would have any incentive to work? But if you put in the anti-colonial assumption of theft, it makes sense. If one of you were to come to my house and steal all my furniture, what's the proper tax rate for you? 100%, because it's not your furniture. So when you look upon wealth as pirated, as stolen goods, then it seems appropriate for the government to be the instrument of taking it back. This is really what Obama meant some months ago when he said to a bunch of business guys, "You didn't build that." What was Obama really saying? What Obama was really saying is that society creates wealth. Then greedy entrepreneurs swoop in and grab it. They claim it for themselves, but it's not theirs. And so the government can be an instrument of reparation, of confiscation. The government isn't taking what's yours because it never belonged to you in the first place. And then if you look at Obama's foreign policy, what is its core idea? Well, it's the same. It's looking at America as the great pirate nation of the world. Why did America go into Afghanistan and Iraq? Basically to take advantage, just to get oil. America is seen ultimately as a looter, a thief on a global scale. And in some sense, Obama's foreign policy is aimed at trimming back America, restoring a kind of global balance of power. Now, the important point to realize is that this anti-colonialism isn't just some Kenyan thing, it isn't just some foreign thing. Anti-colonialism has come to America in the 60s. It's part of American liberalism. And if you listen to the liberal story of America, it is a story of what? Theft. How did we get America? We stole it from the Indians. Slavery is seen as, in a sense, robbing the free labor of African Americans. And so the whole story of America is a story of oppression. This is the liberal argument in its broad scale, and it needs to be answered. And in our film, we intend to answer it. Now, this is not just, by the way, I should say, about the makers and the takers. We hear a lot of talk today about the productive people, the people who are parasitic on society. It's important to realize that Obama's liberalism has a resonance, wins voters. Why? Because it has a moral thrust. I want to give as an example the guy who parks cars for this beautiful resort. I parked my car a couple of days ago. I was informed it's $30 a day. Now, I'm thinking of it from the point of view of the guy parking cars. And he's thinking, I parked 100 cars yesterday. So this resort made $3,000 off of me. Well, how much did they pay me? $104. Well, where did the other $2,900 go? They probably went to some rich fat cat who is right now in Hawaii with his girlfriend. The point is, from the point of view of the guy parking cars, he's not a taker. He's not a parasite. He's working really hard, and what he's really saying is that the other guy's a taker. He is stealing the wealth that I have legitimately earned. So the core idea is that free enterprise is a form of theft. This is an argument that conservatives cannot rebut by simply saying free markets, efficiency. It has to be rebutted directly. We have to make the moral case for free enterprise and for America. A conservatism that did that would be a conservatism that would be viable and powerful again. This is not about Obama. The United States, ladies and gentlemen, is bigger than Barack Obama. Years ago, when I was a student in college, one of my professors presented to me the image of the lion and the lion tamer, and noted that the lion obediently moves to the little wand of the lion tamer. And the professor asked, who is more powerful, the lion tamer or the lion? It seems like it is the lion tamer, but in fact it is the lion that is more powerful. So who is the lion tamer? Barack Obama. And who is the lion? The American people. And the job of modern American conservatism, a new and vigorous conservatism, is one that can arouse the lion. And if we can do that, we will have a political movement that will not merely endure, it will also prevail. Thank you very much. Thank you.